Hi guys, this is Rahil here from Rustic Architecture, and as you know that we are doing the third episode of the compact granny flat in Campbelltown, New South Wales. The kit has been provided to me by Backyard Pods Australia, which is backyardpods.com.au. And if you want to know about the council approvals and architectural drawings and the designing of the building, you can go to rusticarchitecture.com.au. Alright, I'll show you what we did in this phase. As you can see, I've done my color modeling outside, and I discussed with the base frames and everything in my last videos. In this video, I will probably just show you how I did my internal lining and internal timber framing and everything. So just have a quick look at the color bond that I finished. These are the kind of corner flashings that I did for the corners, and the corner flashing at top as well, which is an 8-meter long flash. Now, as you know that I attained a slope of 4 degrees while joining a 2.7 meter stud to a 2.45 meter stud on the other side. Now the slope is working very well, and I have a gutter on this side for my drainage, and I will have a down pipe on the other side, and the plumber is gonna join that eventually. Now next one, have a quick look. Now this wall, I'm going to treat it as a feature wall for my own personal use, and I'm going to landscape this area. As you can see, I've left a few scope for spotlights and those kind of electrical lights and stuff. So this is going to be quite an interesting job, to be honest, on itself. And I'll keep you posted for this job as well, because eventually I'm going to timber deck my whole area and use this wall as a feature wall, as a landscape green wall or something. Yeah, I'm going to decide that later on. Let's see. Anyway, so I'll show you some more stuff on the other side. So I have done my windows and doors in a way that they are actually flushing the color bond outside. If you see here, they're actually flushing, because I actually wanted to do it something like this. So I have a timber like a timber flashing outside, and I've used like a color bond profile system inside, which is a Sun Tough brand. I'll show you this one. So this is something like that. It has a rubber kind of a beading and a profile system. Now what happens is it flushes inside that timber and it makes it waterproof. Now I've used the same kind of a system over there as well. If you can see, I've used it on those sides so that it comes out to be nicely flushed and packed and keep it waterproof all the time, so that none of the water gets in. Now let me have a quick look at my notes. Okay, so next one, let's talk about the external wirings. Now after the steel frame which was done, I have done the wiring, the electrical and everything. This is going to be my kitchen area, and that's going to be my my kitchen sink, and my like point for a microwave and stuff. And then I'm heading to my like a igniter system over here for my gas cooktop and oven and everything. And that's going to be my refrigerator and like a range hood system. And then I have my smoke detectors and LED lights running all the way. And this is my entrance door, and this is going to be my main like a meter board, and all my switches are going to be on this side, which will take care of my internal LEDs and even my external lights, which are these ones. And I have a couple more on the other side now. Anyway, so okay, now as you can see, I've done my gas line as well. That's going to be my gas line, and I'm going to connect my gas bottles on the outside of the building later on. Now okay, I'll show you some more things outside actually before I go in. So now this is the kind of color bond, and I'll show you. Now I just want to show you, this is kind of a hot water plumbing stuff that came outside, and this is like an external tap that I left for a person who's going to live here. Now that's another external light I'm going to give to my tenant. Now this is kind of a plastic ColorBond profile capping, which we can use once we have this in place. Now this comes in 2-span and 3-span system, and this is like a 2-span system. It comes out really flushed, and if you have some sort of a big plumbing pipeline, you know, protruding outside of the ColorBond, and probably you can go for a 3-span system, which is a larger one. Now all this material is again provided by Backyard Board Australia, and they can provide you these accessories, and the building comes out to be very neat, you know, once you use this 2 and 3-span system. Now okay, let's go inside. Now as you can see, I have removed the top. Initially there was a top which was you know, acting as a protector for my yellow tongue, which I have removed now, and this was, you know, kind of a top which I removed the whole thing off now. So the yellow tongue is exposed, the building is waterproof inside, nothing to worry about. And then you know, I have done these 2 partitions, which is a 90mm timber frame, and it has a 740mm cavity sliders. Now so basically you enter the building, and I have a 3-meter bedroom there, and a 1.8 meter wet facilities there, which is my laundry and everything. I'll show you the bedroom first. Now timber 90mm stud, and that's my 3-meter by 3-meter bedroom. And this is the kind of the window frame that I will be doing outside, just to flush my ColorBond with the aluminum window. That's the kind of a frame I did for the cavity slider. I think it's a pretty good room size, around 9 square meter, 3 by 3, not too bad. So, and these are kind of electricals that I finished, and that's going to be around, like, you know, 2 power points at probably 400 mil up. So that's my internal wiring for the bedroom. Now I mean, and then, you know, then I proceeded with my insulation. As you can see, I've used the bats, and these bats are catering to a 65mm stud that I have. Now these are R2.0, and I have a 90mm roof purlin running on top, so I'm doing a bat which is a R2.5 now. Yeah, so these are pretty good actually, the R2.5 ones. They are like for the sound insulation. As you can see, the building is extremely soundproof right now. You know, I can't hear anything, you know, from the outer world. Anyway, so okay, next one up, I got the R2 and 2.5, as I explained. So, you know, just basically make sure, while, you know, before you start any gyprocking, your insulation is completely done, and your wiring is completely done, and your plumbing pipelines, you know, stuff like my kitchen sink and my laundry tub, and you know, my vanity and my seat and my shower and my floor waste and everything. So, you know, because, you know, right now I'm at the stage where I'm just going to begin my gyprocking, and these are the couple of things actually which are left in the building before a person actually moves in, you know. So all right, I think pretty much, you know, what's left is, you know, as you can see, gyprocking. Then right after that, I'm gonna do some fiber cement in the wet area, like fiber cement sheeting, and on top of that I'm gonna do my ceramic tiling and wall tiling all the way. Right after the gyprock, it's gonna go all the way till the roof. Then I'm gonna head to my kitchen splashbacks, and then I'm gonna do, you know, stuff like range hoods, smoke detectors, and you know, internal LEDs and stuff. And then I guess the only thing I'll be left with, like a timber deck outside. I'm gonna make this whole thing as a timber deck. There's gonna be a 1.8 meter wide decking all the way to 8 meters, and eventually I'm gonna give my, you know, this customer, I'm gonna give him a canopy as well. This is gonna be like a basic canopy I bought from Amazon, so like I think $100 or something. So yeah, I'm gonna install that here, you know. I'm gonna put like a timber stud or something over there, and I'm gonna hang it, so it's gonna look pretty cool. So yeah, so that canopy is basically gonna come right across my sliding door, probably protruding out around 1 meter, and I have a 1.8 meter space here for my timber decking. So yeah, so all right, so next video I'm gonna talk more about the gyprock that I'll do, and the floating floors. Yeah, so right on top of the yellow tongue I'll do fiber cement in the wet area and the ceramic tiles, but on this side all the way till there I'm gonna do floating floors, which is timber. So yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting. Now all right, I'll join you in the other one, which is probably gonna be my last video, which I'll cover once the decking is done and the canopy and everything is done and the timber flashings are done. So yeah, thanks for joining me. And this is a 3x8 again, a compact granny system, which is you know, to be honest, I'm doing this for $65,000 Australian dollars plus GST, and which includes all the council approvals and the architectural drawings and the kit, which is provided by Backyard Boards Australia. All right, take care, thanks, bye.